Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome into WKYT This Morning. We're glad you're with us. It is Tuesday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Warmer weather has made a return to the bluegrass. It's getting a little bit warmer today. We could see some showers.
So a little instability out there. Today is our best chance for rain for pretty much the rest of this week. Let's check in with WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we're going to be looking at showers and thunderstorms returning to the forecast today. We'll have a few more tomorrow, and then it'll start to slowly decrease as we get off towards your weekend, and that's when the temperatures start to skyrocket. So it's really a forecast for everybody. You get those temperatures being held down today because of the rain. We're already seeing a couple of showers out and about early this morning. One rolling through Williamstown as we speak, or about to here in just about 1 or 2 minutes. So heads up, crossing 75, heading over toward 22 and also 27 Falmouth region. Heads up, Pendleton County, it's headed your way. Current temperatures 60s and 70s. I'll take you into your afternoon because that's when really the stuff starts to spark up. I'll have that in just a few minutes.
All right, let's get right to the news. We are tracking a breaking news alert this morning out of Lincoln County. That's where Kentucky State Police tell us that one person was killed in a crash.
It happened on Highway 150 at Burton Loop near Stanford at around 2 in the morning. Troopers tell us another victim has been airlifted to UK Hospital. Highway 150 was closed but has since reopened. We have a crew on scene. We'll continue to keep you updated throughout WKYT this morning.
There's a map giving you some detail of the location again there between Danville and Stanford this morning. Well, people living nearby say something needs to be done to stop the violence. This morning, police are investigating another shooting in a Lexington neighborhood.
Lexington police say someone shot a man in the leg yesterday afternoon on Greenwood Avenue off Georgetown Street. It's not too far from Douglas Park, where 5 people were shot 2 weeks ago. One of those people died. Victor Puente has the story.
The sound of gunshots is becoming too common for the people living near Lexington's Douglas Park.
But it's sad that you can't even go into a public park or even walk down the sidewalk, you know, here in the city without something happening.
The latest call to police went out about 5:15 Monday evening.
Officers arrived on the scene moments later and did in fact find an individual who had been shot in the lower part of his body.
Police say the man was walking on Greenwood Avenue when he was shot.
He was on the sidewalk. He wasn't able to provide us a lot of information.
Police told us that in the moments after that shooting, a black passenger car drove away from the area. They say they don't know if the shooter was inside, but they are trying to find that car. The shooting happened across the street from Douglas Park. On Father's Day weekend, 5 people were shot at the park, including Kwame El-Amin, who died. A woman who lives near where this shooting happened told us this violence has left her and her neighbors with a lot of questions.
I personally don't understand what is going on. I don't. I mean, you can't even enjoy the park anymore. I mean, the gentleman that got killed, that was just random. He was there just minding his own business.
Police searched the area near this latest shooting. They're still looking for the person responsible. In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Well, police haven't made any arrests in the shooting over Father's Day weekend at Douglas Park. New this morning, police say a Lexington gas station was robbed at gunpoint overnight. Officers were called out to the Shell on South Broadway just before 2 o'clock in the morning. They say a man was wearing dark pants, a dark hoodie, and a white mask and demanded cash from the clerk at gunpoint. K-9 units searched the scene to nearby train tracks but lost the scent there when a train drove by. Police are now reviewing surveillance video. No arrests have been made.
Now 4:34 on WKYT this morning, and a county clerk who stopped issuing marriage licenses after the U.S. Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage says he has a solution figured out. Casey County Clerk Casey Davis and Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis both said they could not issue marriage licenses anymore because of their religious beliefs. Casey Davis is suggesting that the state start issuing marriage licenses online so that county clerks won't have to be involved. The governor said he needs time to think about that.
I think that we can buy marriage license online, and that relieves the 120 county clerks of this state.
The ACLU is suing Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis on behalf of 4 couples who've been denied marriage licenses. Some of those couples talked with us, and Monique Blair has the story.
First thing I want to happen is I want to get married. I want to get a marriage license and I want to get married.
April Miller and Karen Roberts have been in a relationship for 11 years. And after the historic ruling made by the Supreme Court June 26th, the couple says they couldn't wait to legally tie the knot. But when they walked into the Rowan County Courthouse last week, their dream came to a halt.
And she said, "I'm sorry, we're not issuing any marriage licenses at this time."
Miller and Roberts were turned down by Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis because she says it is her belief that God ordained marriage to be between a man and a woman. But after the couple tried to get help from other government entities and couldn't get a marriage license, the ACLU stepped in and filed a lawsuit against the county and Davis.
Now, it's not only same-sex couples who are requesting a marriage license that Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis is turning down, but she is denying all couples who are requesting a marriage license.
Davis also turned down opposite-sex couple Jody Fernandez and her fiance Kevin Holloway for a marriage license last week.
She offered to give us directions to another county, but we live in Rowan County. We work in Rowan County. We pay taxes in Rowan County.
Both couples say they respect Davis's religious beliefs, but believe she should separate her beliefs from her duties.
We totally believe in and will fight for her right to have her freedom of religion and her freedom of speech, but that cannot infringe on our rights.
In Rowan County, Monique Blair, WKYT.
Now, 4 couples are named as plaintiffs in the lawsuit. 2 are same-sex, 2 opposite-sex. The Family Foundation has set up a fund to help government employees facing lawsuits because they will not issue marriage licenses.
Well, this morning, investigators trying to figure out what caused a massive fire that tore through some historic buildings in downtown Louisville. The fire started late yesterday afternoon along the city's Whiskey Row. Dozens of firefighters were called out to battle flames. They planned to be on scene throughout the night. Firefighters say the fire started in a building that's been undergoing renovations. It then spread to 2 neighboring buildings. The owner of one of the buildings calls this a major loss for the community.
All I can really say is that it is absolutely nauseating to see fire ravage these buildings that so many people have worked so long and hard to save and put so much effort into saving.
No injuries have been reported. Firefighters don't think anyone was inside the buildings when this all happened. They did have to evacuate some nearby homes and businesses and told others to shelter in place because of all the smoke from the fire. Those orders have been lifted. A woman accused of stabbing her boyfriend to death, then leading Lexington police on a chase in a stolen bucket truck, says she's not guilty. 32-year-old Vanessa Napier was arraigned on murder, robbery, and other charges yesterday. Lexington police said they found her boyfriend, John Sharp, dead over the weekend at his home on 8th and Walnut Hill Pike. Police arrested Napier on Friday after they say she stole the bucket truck from a nearby gas station. Sharp's neighbors say they're in shock.
We didn't have any problems. We didn't. I mean, I occasionally would wave at him when I went by, but he just never seemed to ever bother anybody or never wanted to be bothered.
According to court records, Napier was released from jail about a week ago after serving a 60-day sentence for receiving stolen property, resisting arrest, and marijuana possession. The judge did not set a bond for her murder charge.
New this morning, Richmond police are looking for a woman who they say has been scamming stores. Police say the woman went to the Belk in Richmond Center to return a jacket, and police say the store gave her in-store credit, which she used to buy hundreds of dollars in merchandise. But police now say the jacket was actually much less valuable. It had an Eileen Fisher label that was sewn into it. Police say the woman went to another Belk store and returned the items that she had bought for cash. They say she is driving a silver Chrysler 300 with Alabama license plates.